Hey guys, it's Carolyn. It is pretty late on a Sunday night that I'm recording this, so I hope I finally get it live in time for you guys to view before you go to bed on a Sunday night. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you an exercise that I'm going to be doing this week, and I'm going to invite you to do the same thing. I've been doing a lot of reflecting on how it's possible that a person can get to be 32 years old and still not be doing what it is they're passionate about and feel like that is just such a challenge, like their whole life. I just rearranged my whole life to try to put that at the center. And the only thing that I can really pinpoint that I wanted to share with you guys, and this is just to set the stage for this exercise that we're going to do, is that it's not that I didn't know the things that I loved or was passionate about or really enjoyed. It's that I somehow didn't think they were viable options, okay? And so I want you to stop and think for a second about something, and you know I'm going to ask you to do this. I always ask you to stop and think because it's all about you. It's all about you. What is that thought? Not the one necessarily that's really loud. It might be really loud, but it's definitely always been there. If you think back to when you were a kid, if you think back to elementary school, maybe middle school, that age, and it was there then, and it's persisted all the way through into adulthood where you are now, and you were still thinking about that thing, and it is not the center of your life, just stop and think about it for a moment, okay? What is that thing? Some pretty simple ones to think about. It might be cooking. It might be really simple about, like, I just never believed I could be financially free. I wanted to believe it a lot. I never believed that I was deserving of being financially free. So before I get ahead of myself, I just want to say, when you think about this thing, okay, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's being in school, maybe it's financial freedom, maybe it's being a stand-up comedian, maybe it's just, I don't know what it is, okay, but think about that thing, keep it right there. Now, when you think about it, take a moment to notice, what's your next thought? Because for me, my next thought was always, yeah, or maybe in my dreams, or maybe later. I guess it's possible, maybe later, but not now, not soon. Or not me, though. Not me. I could never have that. I could never do that. Oh, I could never have that. So if you have any of those reactions, I really think you're going to benefit from this exercise that we're going to do this week. So I want to practice not telling ourselves no, because I'd like to rethink what we consider to be possible. That's what I want for me. I want to challenge you to rethink what you believe is possible. What I know now is that whatever I believe is possible is possible. Okay, like, we have to be, like, somewhat practical. I can't bring somebody back from the dead, okay? That's not what I'm talking about here. But this is a challenge to really take that thing that you're passionate about and just stop telling it no, okay? We're going to stop telling it no. So, two, I want to invite you that if you're feeling really ambitious, you might choose two things. You might choose one that's at home and one that is professional. I don't know that I would try three because this is kind of a beginner's exercise for me, but I just wanted to say, if you're thinking, like, okay, so procrastination has followed me most of my life, and I'm getting really, really good at not procrastinating. Like, I am mind blown that I made up my mind not to procrastinate anymore, and I'm done with it. Like, I am doing so well. And that the result of that was I was late to work a lot when I had an office job. So, anyway, could be you don't want to be late to work this week, or it could be that you don't want to yell at your kids this week. Or it could be that you don't want to forget for the billionth time to do whatever it is. Or you could have a really lofty goal and be like, at the end of this week, by God, I will earn X commission and I will have enough to go on vacation, whatever it is. Don't limit yourself by size of the thing. Don't limit yourself by timing of the thing. Don't think like, there's no way I can make $10,000 this week. You don't freaking know that. You don't know that. I know you're smart. I know you're really smart and you're practical and you've had experience and you know things. I know that. We both know that. But what you don't know is how $10,000 might find its way to you. There are a billion things happening in the world right now. And if you open your heart and your mind to how $10,000 might come to you, there's no reason to think it's not possible. No reason. If you decided that this week was the week, there could be nothing to stop you. So, don't limit yourself by those things. You can pick up to 2 things, one at home, one professionally. And this is the exercise. All this just to tell you guys what the exercise is. So here's the exercise. In the morning, every single day, from this Sunday through next Sunday, okay, 7 days straight, we are going to sit down with a pen and a piece of paper. Don't use a piece of pen. That won't get you anywhere. And imagine how you're going to feel when you have this thing where you want it. Okay? I'm going to share with you like what that looks like. I feel so blown away and amazed and grateful and thrilled that I have enough money in the bank this week to do all the things that I set out to do and more. That I have extra money left over this week. I can't freaking believe that happened. I never believed it could, and now I do, and it's amazing, and I feel so good. So that's the kind of thing that maybe I'll be writing. So you want to write from the present tense, and you want to write how you're going to feel, and you got to really imagine it. I mean, imagine it. And like, you know, honestly, right now, a lot of things would blow my mind, but I'm going to write them anyway. Here's the other thing that's important. Once you've written this down in the morning, you are probably going to continue to have those no thoughts throughout the day. So I would challenge you to find a small token around the house, something you can keep in your pocket. Maybe it'll be a designated dime. Maybe you just put a piece of tape on the dime or whatever it is. Just something that's around the house that you can carry around with you. And that is going to be the token that you have. And every time you touch that token, you think about it and you visualize again what you wrote in the morning, how that's going to feel, what that's going to look like, okay? So also, don't just rely on the token. If you think about it and you have the mental discipline to realize, I'm thinking about it right now, and my brain is ready to tell me like, oh no, you can't have that, then go ahead and change that thought to what you wrote down in the morning and how you felt when you had it, okay? So, in the last few moments here before I wrap up this video, I want to say, you don't know what's possible. That is my message to you. What you think you know is a total limitation. And only you have the power to decide, this week only, I'm going to experiment with what it's like to not limit myself by my thoughts. This week only. Just give it a try. Okay? You can do it with what seems like a small thing or what seems like a really big thing. What I really want from you guys, this is, we're trying to support each other in this. I'm going to be making these videos on a regular basis now. I want you to comment below this video and tell me, what is your thing? If you're comfortable sharing it with us, that is great. You're going to motivate other people. We can cheer you on. We want to hear from you throughout the week, how it's going, what you're learning from the exercise and experience. And I'm already going to share with you guys that I have 2 goals this week. One is to see my father-in-law come out of this surgery that he's having on Thursday with perfect success. and no complications, and with nothing but a readiness to be completely healed and completely well. And the other is to have a financial security that I have set in my mind. I know what that looks like by the end of the week, a financial goal. So comment below with what your goals are. Come back and do it tomorrow. Find right now, before you end this video, go find that piece of paper you're going to use tomorrow morning. Go find that pen. Put it by your bed. Put it under the bed if you're a prayer person. And then like when you get down on your knees and you pray, it'll be right there. Wherever it is, like put it on the coffee pot, put it on the bathroom mirror, wherever it's going to take for you guys to do this, okay? And go get that and do it right now. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Do it right now. And then keep in touch and tell us how it goes. I can't wait to report to you guys on Sunday and tell you how this went for me. I love you. You're amazing. You're doing great things, and you're going to be even better tomorrow and next Sunday. So have a great night. Bye-bye.